Oh, hey, it worked this time. Welcome. I'm Donna, and I've been working on going live here. And it looks like we're live. Yay. So find your seat, sit comfortably, plant your feet flat on the ground, the tile, the rug, the carpet, whatever you have underneath your feet. Just feel that first, just to get in touch with the sensation of texture, temperature, sensation. Feel your body as you get in touch with this human form consciously. So just breathe and relax. Enjoy your breath just as it is. Breathing in, breathing out naturally. And enjoy bringing your attention to the breath just as it is. You can inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Although this week I was reminded of another simple practice. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. 10 minutes in the morning before you get out of bed. 10 minutes at night before you fall asleep. So there's different ways to be mindful, practice meditation. Sorry, I'm not looking straight at the camera. There we go. So just breathe. And feel free to close your eyes. I'm going to invite a bell. I'm going to find something. Oh, good morning. Participate on delay. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Jim. I'm going to invite a bell. I found a bell. So I will invite this in just a moment. So feel free to get comfy. Close your eyes. Just allow that sound to vibrate, feeling into the heart space. Enjoy the feeling of being in this now moment. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your facial muscles. There we go. And smile. So gentle half smile. Can relax fully. The forehead, the space between the brows, the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue, the lips. Relax your scalp, your ears. Feel into the neck, the throat. Calming the body with the inhale. Letting go with the exhale. Sitting nice and tall, lifting up toward Father Sky. Grounding into Mother Earth, Gaia. Allow those roots from the bottom of your feet to move all the way to the center of the earth. Breathing. Just being present, being here with your full attention on what's happening in this present moment. Maybe you hear some sounds, birds, water. Maybe you feel the air, sensation of here, it's humidity. Feel into whatever you are sensing, relaxing the collarbone, the shoulders, relaxing the upper body, the upper spine, the middle spine, lower spine, allowing that gentle curve, not too loose, not too tight, just sitting nice and tall, relaxed, calming the body. Breathing, sensing, feeling into now. Now is all there is. Just enjoy. Relaxing the chest, feeling into the sacred heart. Relaxing the rib cage, the belly, the hips. Feeling into the entire front body, back body. Relax as you breathe in and out. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Relaxing into the legs, starting with the sits bones, thighs, relaxing the quadriceps, the knees, the calves, the shins. Relax the ankles, the feet, feeling into the heel, the balls of the feet, toes. Wiggle your toes, spread them wide. Feel into Mother Earth, sending gratitude all the way from your heart, down through the body, through the feet, all the way to the earth, center of the earth. Send our light and love with gratitude for all Mother Nature provides. Nourishment, healing, love, unconditional love. Mother Earth. Father Sky will lift up toward Father Sky. Grounded in the earth, lifting toward the sky. Relax the upper arms, the elbows dangle by your side, forearms are relaxed. Wrists are relaxed, palms are open, fingers loose. And you can have palms down or palms up. Palms down, more grounding. If you're feeling anxious, it's time to ground. Just breathe. If you're into more of a receiving mode, place palms up on your thighs. Just feel into what you're desiring right here, right now. And as you scan the body, as we relax the body, going from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, I want you to notice what the body is holding on to, grasping, tensing, and move that area of your body. Breathe. So if you need to stretch, it's okay. Stretch. So I'm feeling it between the shoulder blades, that middle back. Plenty of shoulder openings we can do. Definitely different yoga postures to open the shoulder. Do child's pose. You can do down dog. You can place one arm to the side, bowing forward, placing your forehead on the ground, switching sides and doing the other. So opening up that back. So whatever you're feeling, there's definitely a stretch. If it's still feeling tense, there's a way to open. You can open that area of the body by breathing as if there's an extra pair of nostrils. Breathing oxygen into that part of the body. Just plant those nostrils there. Breathe. And relax. Exhale. Let's have some silence to listen. If you want to walk around, walk around. Walk around for a moment. Breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Bringing the mind to the breath. Just observe, ride the waves as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling calm. Exhale, relax. What does the body need right now, right here? Give the body what it needs with each breath. Maybe it's just self-love. Maybe it's forgiveness. Whatever you need to be here fully now, fully present, and feeling the joy that resides within. Release anything that isn't that. Just for a moment. You can always come back to whatever you are doing with the mind. Right now, we're just stilling the mind, coming into a state of being that feels comfortable, original, authentic, graceful, peaceful. Anything that doesn't feel like that, just exhale it out. Shake it out. Shaking is a good way to release emotional energy that's trapped. Some people use a mini trampoline, jump it out. Some people just bounce and shake, lifting the heels, staying on the balls of the feet. So whatever emotion gets trapped, you can release it with movement. Emotion is energy in motion. We want to keep it in motion and not hold on to anything that doesn't serve the now. Breathing in, I have arrived. Breathing out, I am home. So if you're feeling that authentic being, that state of being, it feels like nothing, like peaceful, not charged with emotion. Lock that in. That is a high frequency state of being, especially when the heart is full of feeling love. So we can always imagine the crown of the head opening and beautiful liquid gold pouring in from above, filling the body, swirling, spiraling, filling all the nooks and crannies, surrounding every cell, filling the body with this light and love, golden light, penetrating every cell, swirling around the body, creating a cocoon. We all need a little protection. Especially when there's that one mosquito that will not quit. Imagine your own cocoon, protecting yourself with that white light, that golden light, and you won't get bit. This feeling that unconditional love is like a shield. Anything that wants to attack you, suck your blood. Breathing, feeling that golden light, golden liquid gold, filling the body, down to your toes, up to your scalp, and then surround the earth with liquid gold, protecting the earth, and then sending that love directly from your center of your sacred heart to the center of the earth. Breathing, relaxing. Thanking the earth, feeling gratitude for all the nourishment, all the support, feeling gratitude for every previous version of you. You are ever evolving, ever changing. You are ever becoming. You are always able to remember who you are when you are present in the moment, speaking, acting from the heart, allowing the heart to lead, allowing the human to kind of move aside. The mind can do its thing. You can try to throw obstacles in your path. Say thank you for trying to protect me. I'm stepping into the unknown with certainty, with grace, confidence, and knowing that everything is always working out for my highest good. Breathing, trusting, surrendering to this moment that's unfolding in the now continuously. Placing one hand or both hands on the heart. I forgive myself. I love myself. Thank you. It's a beautiful sound. I hope you can hear it. It's nice to hear that sound right above your heart. Let it resonate. Vibrate. High frequency. That's what we want. How you can live in the moment. Trusting. I back to the Four Agreements, because I started reading this and I think I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, 6 pages. I stopped at the leaf. I think, yes. Okay, so this is the first of the Four Agreements. Four Agreements. Don Miguel Ruiz, a very wise person. So we want to speak with integrity, say only what you mean, avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So that's just the summary on the cover or inside cover for the first of the Four Agreements. Be impeccable with your word. I'm going to keep reading. We'll see how far we get. Because there's a pool right in front of me I'm about to jump into. Gotta live in the moment. Okay, now let us see what the word impeccability means. Ooh, do you know what impeccability means? Impeccability means without sin. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, whatever. Impeccability means without sin. I'm not going to comment. Impeccable comes from the Latin peccatus, which means sin. The im in impeccable means without. So impeccable means without sin. Religions talk about sin and sinners, but let's understand what it really means to sin. A sin is anything you do which goes against yourself. I said I wasn't going to comment. Okay, back to reading. Everything you feel or believe or say that goes against yourself is a sin. You go against yourself when you judge or blame yourself for anything. Being without sin is exactly the opposite. Being impeccable is not going against yourself. When you are impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself. From this point of view, the whole concept of sin changes from something moral or religious to something common sense. Sin begins with rejection of yourself. Self-rejection is the biggest sin that you commit. In religious terms, self-rejection is a mortal sin, which leads to death. Impeccability, on the other hand, leads to life. Being impeccable with your word is not using the word against yourself. If I see you in the street and I call you stupid, it appears that I'm using the word against you. But really, I'm using my word against myself, because you're going to hate me for this, and your hating me is not good for me. Oh my, have I learned that lesson this year. Okay, sorry, no comments in the peanut gallery. Therefore, if I get angry and with my words send all that emotional poison to you, I'm using the word against myself. If I love myself, I will express that love in my interactions with you, and then I am being impeccable with the word, because that action will produce a like reaction. If I love you, then you will love me. If I insult you, you will insult me. If I have gratitude for you, you will have gratitude for me. If I'm selfish with you, you will be selfish with me. If I use the word to put a spell on you, you are going to put a spell on me. Being impeccable with your word is the correct use of your energy. It means to use your energy in the direction of truth and love for yourself. If you make an agreement with yourself to be impeccable with your word, just with that intention, intention, the truth will manifest through you and clean all the emotional poison that exists within you. But making this agreement is difficult because we have learned to do precisely the opposite. We have learned to lie as a habit of our communication with others, and more importantly, with ourselves. We are not impeccable with the word. The power of the word is completely misused in hell. We use the word to curse, to blame, to find guilt, to destroy. Of course, we also use it in the right way, but not too often. Mostly we use the word to spread our personal poison, to express anger, jealousy, envy, and hate. The word is pure magic, the most powerful gift we have as humans, and we use it against ourselves. We plan revenge. We create chaos with the word. We use the word to create hate between different races, between different people, between families, between nations. We misuse the word so often, and this misuse is how we create and perpetuate the dream of hell. Misuse of the word is how we pull each other down and keep each other in a state of fear and doubt. Because the word is the magic that humans possess, and misuse of the word is black magic. We are using black magic all the time without knowing that our word is magic at all. There was a woman, for example. She was intelligent and had a very good heart. She had a daughter whom she adored and loved very much. One night she came home from a very bad day at work, tired, full of emotional tension, and with a terrible headache. She wanted peace and quiet, but her daughter was singing and jumping happily. The daughter was unaware of how her mother was feeling. She was in her own world, in her own dream. She felt so wonderful, and she was jumping and singing louder and louder, expressing her joy and her love. She was singing so loud that it made her mother's headache even worse, and at a certain moment, the mother lost control. Angrily, she looked at her beautiful little girl and said, "Shut up! You have an ugly voice. Can you just shut up?" The truth is that the mother's tolerance for any noise was non existent. It was not that the little girl's voice was ugly, but the daughter believed what her mother said, and in that moment she made an agreement with herself. After that, she no longer sang because she believed her voice was ugly and would bother anyone who heard it. She became shy at school, and if she was asked to sing, she refused. Even speaking to others became difficult for her. Everything changed in the little girl because of this new agreement. She believed that she must repress her emotions in order to be accepted and loved. Whenever we hear an opinion and believe it, we make an agreement, and it becomes part of our belief system. This little girl grew up, and even though she had a beautiful voice, she never sang again. She developed a whole complex from one spell. This spell was cast upon her by the one who loved her the most, her own mother. Her mother didn't notice that she did. Her mother didn't notice what she did with her word. She didn't notice that she used black magic and put a spell on her daughter. She didn't know the power of her word, and therefore she isn't to blame. She did what her own mother, father, and others had done to her in many ways. They misused the word. How many times do we do this with our own children? Oh my, ugh, sorry, more comments from the peanut gallery. We give them these types of opinions, and our children carry that black magic for years and years. People who love us do black magic on us, but they don't know what they do. That is why we must forgive them. They don't know what they do. Another example. I'm almost done, by the way. You awake in the morning feeling very happy. You feel so wonderful. You stay 1 or 2 hours in front of the mirror, making yourself beautiful. Well, one of your best friends says, "What's happened to you? You look so ugly. Look at the dress you're wearing. You look ridiculous." That's it. That's enough to put you all the way down in hell. Maybe this girlfriend just told you this to hurt you, and she did. She gave you an opinion with all the power of her word behind it. If you accept the opinion, it becomes an agreement now, and you put all your power into that opinion. That opinion becomes black magic. These types of spells are difficult to break. The only thing that can break a spell is to make a new agreement based on truth. The truth is the most important part of being impeccable with your word. On one side of the sword are the lies which create black magic, and on the other side of the sword is the truth, which has the power to break the spell of black magic. Only the truth will set us free. And so this book is a Toltec wisdom book. It's ancient wisdom from the Toltec. And that is the author. So I will continue next time I see you, which I don't know when that's going to be, and to be impeccable with my word. Follow the first agreement. I owe you an apology because I said I will see you tomorrow. And I don't know how many days ago that was, because holiday time is a little different, but it might have been 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a week ago. I have lost track of time. That happens here. But that is no excuse. I'm just saying that I owe you an apology. I'm sorry for not being in integrity with my word that I would see you tomorrow. So I will see you next time I see you. That's more realistic because day and time and travel and crossing the timeline messes with my brain a little bit. And I forgive myself. I love myself. And I thank myself for doing the best I can. I'm a human. You're a human. We do the best we can, and then we do better next time. So being impeccable with your word, that's what our practice is for the time being. So cast a good spell with your words. Words are spells, which is kind of funny because of the word spelling. How do you spell a word? But we do cast spells. It could be unintended. And we'll find out maybe in our life review how that impacted others. But it is true. If you criticize someone, especially openly, even if it's private, they will criticize you, even if that's private, even if that's in their own mind. So why not spread love with your words? And let's practice being impeccable with our word. It's just a North Star. It is certainly not something to perfect, because remember to say 3 things. I forgive myself. I love myself. Thank you. And I will see you when I see you. I love you. You are divine. Namaste. The light in me bows to and recognizes the light in you. Thank you for being the light leader you are and being as impeccable with your word as is as possible, being the version we are and the version we're becoming. We practice impeccability. Why not? Spread the love, spread the light, and forgive yourself. You're human. Spiritual beings in a human realm, we have emotions, we have regrets, we do have the ability to control our emotions. So that's something I was reminded. So 10 minutes of breathing before we get out of bed. Just breathing naturally. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening before you go to sleep. Just breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And we will gain some better control of strong emotions, or, just be able to, for me, it's to walk away when I'm triggered, maybe to close my mouth. Not always so easy. I am human, but I forgive myself and I love myself, and I don't want to be anybody else but myself. I think you don't want to be anyone else but yourself. So forgive yourself, love yourself, thank yourself. Spread the love. See you when I see you.